Good morning friends. Welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss about break and continue statements in detail with an examples. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. The purpose of the break statement is to end the loop. Even we have discussed this break statement when we are discussing about the switch statement. I hope you have watched that video. If you did not watch that video, let me revise it once. We have a switch. We have an expression, and let's take that we have two cases. Case constant 1. You have certain statements, statement 1, statement 2. Let's take that you have a break statement. Similarly, let's take that you have another case. Case is a keyword, and you have the another constant, constant 2. You have a statement 3, statement 4, and you have a break. And then let's take that you have a default statement. It consists of statement 5, statement 6, and then you have end the switch statement. Now, what is the purpose of the break here? I will discuss with you. If this expression is matching with any one of the case, then the corresponding statements will be executed. If it is not matching with any one of the case, then the statements which are there in the default will be executed. Let's take that this expression is matching with the constant 1. Then it will execute the statement 1, statement 2, and as there is a break, it will end the switch statement. Okay, the purpose of the break is that to end the switch statement after executing the statements which are there in the corresponding case. Suppose let's take that if this expression is matching with the case constant 2, then it will execute these statements. As there is a break here, it will end the switch statement. So the purpose of the break here is to end the switch statement. If it is not matching with these two, then it will execute the statement 5 and statement 6, and it will end the switch statement. Now let's take that if I forgot to write the break statement, then what will happen? You already know it. If this expression is matching with the constant 1, then statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. As there is no break, even it is not matching with the constant 2, still you will execute the statements 3 and statement 4. As there is a break, then it will end the switch statement. So the purpose of the break is to end the switch statement. Similarly, the purpose of the break statement in the loop is to end the loop. Okay, please note down this point. The purpose of the break statement is to end the loop. Lot of students will confuse with the statements as break and continue. They will misunderstand both of them. The purpose of break is to end the loop. Let me discuss with a simple example. Okay, you have hash include stdio.h, void main, and you have open curly braces, and you have declared int I. Okay, and you have used a loop for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Okay, and you have written if I is equal to 3, then break printf percentage d, let me write backslash n I, end the for loop, and write the get ch, and end the main function. Okay, so this is a small program I have written to explain the purpose of break in the for loop. Okay, not only in the for loop, you can use it in any loop such as while loop or do while loop. Okay, now you have declared a variable called I. Now I is equal to 1. Okay, you have initialized the I value as 1. Okay, now you know the working process of a for loop. First it will do the initialization, then it will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the statements which are there in the for loop. After executing the statements, it will go for the update section. Here it is in post increment, and then after update again it will check the test expression. If the test expression is matching, still the condition is still satisfied, then it will again execute the statement. So this for loop will execute these statements until unless the I is greater than 10. Are you able to understand? If I is less than or equal to 10, the statements will be executed. Okay. So now look at this one. I is equal to 1. So 1 is less than or equal to 10 or not? 1 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, 1 is less than 10. So this condition is satisfied. So the statements which are there in the for loop need to be executed. The first statement is what? If I is equal to 3. So there is a condition. Okay. If this condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Then a lot of students may be thinking, sir, if usually will have the open curly braces and closed curly braces, but you have forgot to write them, so it is a syntax error. So no need to discuss this program. But if you are thinking like that, you are done the mistake. Even I have discussed one point. Inside the switch, only one statement is there, then the curly braces are optional. So as if I did not mention the curly braces, then you can understand that if this statement is true, then only this statement will be executed. If this statement is not true, then directly you will execute this printf. So look at the statement. What is the condition here? I is equal to 3. What is the I value currently? 1. Whether 1 is equal to 3? No, 1 is not equal to 3. So this condition is not satisfied. If this condition is not satisfied, you will not execute this break statement. Directly you will execute the printf statement. So printf %d\n I. So it will print the I value as 1, and then it will pointing, the cursor will be pointing to the next line, because you are using an escape character called new line character. Then I value will be incremented. Now the I value is 2. Okay. Again the condition is satisfied. 2 is less than 10. Again if the condition is satisfied, again you will check I is equal to 3 or not. Now currently I value is 2. So 2 is not equal to 3. 2 is equal to 3. No, 2 is not equal to 3. So this condition is not satisfied. So this break statement will not be executed. Directly you will execute the printf. So it will print the value 2, and then the cursor will be pointing to the next line. Okay, are you able to understand? Now the I value will be incremented and it will update it to 3. Now again it will check 3 is less than 10 or not. Yes, 3 is less than 10. So you will execute the statements inside the for loop. Now you look at this statement. I is equal to 3. I value is 3. So 3 is equal to 3. This condition is satisfied. If this condition is satisfied, you need to execute the statements which are there in this if. Now what is the statement is there? Break. So I already discussed that the purpose of the break is to end the loop. So it will come out directly from the loop and it will execute the statement which is there after the loop. After the loop there is only get ch and close. So this program will print the values as 1 and 2 as an output. Are you able to understand? As there is a break statement here, it will end the for loop. Okay, are you able to understand? Now let me discuss about the continue statement. The continue statement purpose is that it will skip the current iteration and it will execute the next iteration. I hope you have understood this one. If you does not understand with my statement, let me discuss with an example. Let me write here continue. In place of a break, what this program will display. I told you that continue purpose is that it skip the current iteration and start executing from the next iteration. Or you can remember like this. If there is a continue, for the current, suppose let's take that we have written if I is equal to 3, continue. If I value is equal to 3, then this condition will be true, then you need to execute this continue statement. Otherwise, you will not execute the continue statement. Let's take that I value is equal to 3. So 3 is equal to 3. So you need to execute this continue statement. So if there is a continue statement, after the continue statement, what are the statements are there, you will skip them. Directly you will go for the update section. That is what the meaning of that one. It will skip the current iteration and go for the next iteration. Okay, let me discuss what is the output of this program. Okay, if you replace the break with the continue statement, what will happen? Initially I value is 1. Let me erase this one. You got the output 1 and 2 when you use the break. If you use the continue here, what will happen? We will discuss now. Okay, I value I have made it as 1. So this condition is true. You know it already. and this condition is false, so directly you will print the I value 1 and the cursor will be pointing to the next line. Then again the condition is true because I value will be updated to 2. Am I right or wrong? Now again this condition is true. This condition is false because 2 is not equal to 3. So you will not execute the continue statement. Directly you will print the value of I, which is 2. Then again you will update the I value. It will become 3. Again the condition is true because 3 is less than 10. And now this condition is also true because 3 is equal to 3. Okay. If this condition statement is true, means the condition is true, then you need to execute the statements which are there in this if block. The continue is there. So the continue, what it will do is that it will skip this statement. Whatever the statements which are there after continue, all the statements will be skipped for the current iteration. And it will directly go for the next iteration. Next iteration means it will directly come here and it will do the update. So update will mean is that I value will be updated to 4. Are you able to understand? Now you look at the condition. 4 is less than 10. Yes, 4 is less than 10. Now look at this one. I value is 4. Whether 4 is equal to 3? No, 4 is not equal to 3. So this continue will not be executed. Directly it will print the I value, which is 4. Then again the I value will be updated. It will become 5. Again the condition is true. This condition is false. It will print the I value 5. Next time I value will be updated to 6. This condition is true. This condition is false. So it will print the value as 6. Then it will print the value 7, 8, 9. Let's take that when it is 9. It printed the 9. Now after printing the 9, it will update the value as 10. Am I right? Now look at this condition, whether this condition is true or not. I value is currently 10. 10 less than or equal to 10 they are asking. 10 is equal to 10. So this condition is true. Now look at this condition. What is this condition? I is equal to 3 or not they are checking. I value is currently 10. Whether 10 is equal to 3? 10 is not equal to 3. So this condition is not satisfied. So you will not execute the continue statement. Directly you will print the I value, which is 10. After that you will update the value. It will become 11. Now 11 is greater than 10. So this condition is failed. You will come out from the for loop. After that there is no statement. So this program will print the output as 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is skipping to print the value 3. Are you able to understand? So in this place, if you are using the break, you are getting the output as 1 and 2. If you are using the continue statement, you are getting this output. So with this example, you have understood the purpose of break and continue statement. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.